Hey guys, my name's Harrison. This is my first video on this channel, and I am going to be recording myself building a gaming computer for sale, including the meetups, the prices. I'll list them all on screen, and if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. So I started flipping about 4 to 5 months ago in January, and I'm a lot better than I was now. So if you want to know how to, find all the deals, how to check, how to sell, how to list your items, how to take good photos, keep watching, and I'll show you my journey. So off screen, I bought a bunch of deals. My room is actually filled with computer parts. It's actually so bad. I'm so glad I'm getting rid of that computer in a few days because I have 3 more to build. So off screen, I basically bought a couple, bundles on eBay. I'll show them on screen now. I got a bundle of 2 i5-8500s and 24 gigabytes of DDR4. That was a great deal in bulk. I was down in Pittsburgh and I bought a power supply for 15 bucks. And basically, I kind of try to pick up things whenever I can. Like, Newegg had a sale on the Zalman G Cubics small case. It was 30 bucks. I'll show it on screen right now. That for 30 bucks is insane. Alright, moving on to the current build, the $400 sale price build. For this build, I'm going to go through each part and how I selected each one. Alright, for the graphics card for this build, I overpaid a bit. But I have a EVGA RTX 2060. It's thick. I paid about 115 bucks for it. I know that's kind of a lot, but I got such a good deal on the rest of the parts, it didn't really matter. CPU and RAM I got, this is the bundle I talked about earlier. It was 2 4GB sticks of DDR4 and 2 8GB sticks of DDR4 and 2 i5-8500s for 92 bucks. So my plan is sell this for 20. I can get it. It looks nice white RAM. 20 bucks. So this will only cost about 70 total, so about 30 or 35 for the 16GB kit, because if you've seen prices recently, that's insane. And 2 i5-8500s for about 20 or 25 each. We got our motherboard, an Asus H310. I paid too much for this. However, that's how much these boards go for this market, 40 to 50 bucks. I actually got a pretty good deal on it for like 42. Our supply, we have the GOMGS Kratos M1 750 watt. Not the highest end unit, but it will be sufficient. It has like 300 watts of headroom for our system. It has RGB. Storage, we have a 250 gigabyte SSD from Crucial. Got it used off eBay for 25 bucks. And now this 2 terabyte hard drive. I'll show the bundle on screen, but I got, I believe, 2 500 gigabyte HDDs, this, and a 160 gigabyte hard drive for 25 bucks total. Got it a couple months ago, sold the other 500 gigabytes in other flips, and now this is like the last one. I'm gonna give the 165 one away, it's kind of trash. For our case, we have the Zalman Fit Mid ATX case. It has 3 RGB fans in the front, 1 in the back. Got for 40 bucks refurbished off of Newegg. It is ATX, and our motherboard is MATX, but it'll work fine. For our build, we're using the panel mount 120mm CPU cooler. I just swap out the fan because our board does not have a 3-pin ARGB header. So we're using this 3-pin Musatex case fan. Should be just fine. Enough with the parts. Watch this cool montage. Admittedly, I underestimated how kind of goofy it would look in that ATX case with an M-ATX motherboard. But honestly, it doesn't look that bad. So I want to sell it, see how it does, and if I really need to, I'll case swap it. So as you guys can probably tell, it's about a month and a half later. It didn't work. I think the motherboard's dead. It was past the return date, couldn't do anything about it. I sold the GPU, took out the storage, took out a bunch of stuff. It's toast. But I still wanted to post this video because I put a lot of effort into it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and sorry for the abrupt end. See y'all later.